So we have started the topic inverse trigonometric function. Now for doing this we should have a knowledge of these results which I have listed already. Let's revise them. Sine inverse minus x, tan inverse minus x, cosec inverse minus x. In all the three, minus sign comes out and the result goes tan inverse x and it is cosec inverse x. For these three, cos inverse x, sec inverse x and cot inverse x, pi comes in the front. So it is pi minus sec inverse x and it is pi minus cot inverse x. Then these results of tan inverse x plus tan inverse y, it got the two answers. One is tan inverse x plus y over 1 minus xy. If xy is less than 1, now in case xy is greater than 1, then it result changes. It is pi plus tan inverse x plus y over 1 minus xy. So this condition should be learned to you, that tan inverse x plus y over 1 minus xy is the result if xy is less than 1. Now we come to the fifth result. What is tan inverse x minus tan inverse y? It is tan inverse, because minus sign is here, so it's going to be x minus y over 1 plus x y. Now this 2 tan inverse x has the three result. One is in term of tan, the most important one, tan inverse 2x upon 1 minus x square. It's sine inverse 2x upon 1 plus x square, and then it is cos inverse 1 minus x square upon 1 plus x square. This is the most important one. Now next thing which we already have discussed, if the function having the form under root 1 minus x square, then just to simplify it, x can be placed either as sine theta or cos theta, but it depends upon the requirement. Either we have to put sine or cos, that you have to see. If we put it here, what is the answer? 1 minus, if I put x equal to sine theta, 1 minus sine square theta, which is under root 1 minus sine square is cos square theta, simplified as cos theta. If it is under root 1 plus x square, x can be taken either as tan theta or cot theta. If I place x equals to tan theta, there is a trigonometric identity in 10th. 1 plus tan square theta is sec square theta. So this can be written as simple sec theta. If I put cot theta, 1 plus cot square is what? Cosec square theta. So answer will be cosec then. Now under root a square minus x square and 1 minus x square are identical, but because of this a, we have to change our supposition. X equal to a sine theta and a cos theta. So if I put a sine theta here, what is it? Under root a square minus a square sine square theta. A square is common. What is out? After under root a, left is 1 minus sine square. And what is 1 minus sine square? Cos square theta. So its answer is going to be a cos theta. Similarly for this, a square plus x square is here. So because of this particular a, we'll take x equals to a tan theta or a cot theta according to our requirement. You have to judge yourself about the supposition. Either you have to take tan theta or cot theta, because one is will make the calculation easy and other will make calculation difficult. If it is 1 minus x, 1 plus x, both are here, then our supposition would be x equals to, that is cos theta or sine theta, both will work. If I put cos theta in case, what is it? Under root 1 plus cos theta, 1 minus cos theta and 1 plus cos theta. You know the formula of 1 minus cos theta. It is 2 sine square, half of the angle. It is 2 cos square, half of the angle. So answer comes out to be tan theta by 2. If you put sine theta, there may be a question in your mind. We have a formula of 1 minus sine theta also. What is 1 minus sine theta? Cos theta by 2 minus sine theta by 2 whole square. And then formula of 1 plus sine theta is cos theta by 2 plus sine theta by whole square. Accordingly, we can do it. These two are identical except difference of x square, but they got plus and minus. So here only change would be x square would be taken as cos theta. That's it. And then your calculation would be same. Now look at this and this. These two are somewhat trigonometrical identities in our class 11th result. 2 tan theta over 1 plus tan square. 1 minus tan square upon 1 plus tan square. So according to their particular structure, we can take x equals to tan theta here. And here also x equals to tan theta. So what is the answer now? If I put x equals to tan theta, what is it? It is 2 tan theta over 1 plus tan square theta. My answer would be a very small one. What is it? It is simple sine 2 theta. And in this one, if I put, it is 1 minus tan square theta over 1 plus tan square theta. My answer would be what? It is cos 2 theta. Now under root x square minus 1, here it is under root 1 minus x square. Here sine and cos will work. And if x come at the first place, here x equals to either you take cosec theta or it is sec theta. Both will work. Look how it will work. Under root, if I put cosec here, it is going to be cosec square theta minus 1. That's going to be cot square. So answer is simple cot theta. Look at these two also. This particular expression is somewhat resembling with 3 sin x minus 4 sin qx. So x equal to you take as x equal to sin theta. This will give you answer as sin 3 theta. This particular structure 3x minus x cube upon 1 minus 3x square is the formula of tan 3 theta. So x equals to tan theta will take. By putting this, we'll get the result as tan 3 theta. Now, this is related to function and their supposition. Now come to this. These particular results are also there in your second exercise of NCERT. What is sin inverse x plus cos inverse x? It is pi by 2. इसका हम use कैसे करेंगे? How we are going to use this? We are going to find the answer of sin inverse x. What is the answer of sin inverse x from here? It is pi by 2 minus cos inverse x. Tan inverse x plus cot inverse is pi by 2. Anytime you can get the answer of cot inverse. Cot inverse को change करना हो अगर हमें तो हम change कर सकते हैं tan inverse में pi by 2 minus tan inverse x. Then look at the reciprocal formula. Tan inverse x, opposite is cot inverse. This particular value also get reciprocated. What is for cosec inverse x? It's going to be sin inverse 1 upon x. Same is for sec inverse, cos inverse 1 over x. Now these two are the important results we already have done. What they were? That is, in case we know that sin inverse and sin cancel out each other. So what is the answer? X. Cos and cos inverse also get cancelled. But there should be nothing in between them. So the answer is going to be x only. Next our topic comes is the conversion of inverses. Like sin inverse 5 by 13 is given. But I want to convert them into cos inverse. So right triangle is the one better option for with me. What is sine? Perpendicular upon hypotenuse. So this is 5 by 13. That's 12. What is cos? It is base upon hypotenuse. So it's going to be 12 by 13. And if you want to convert into tan inverse, what is tan? Perpendicular upon base, so it is 5 by 12. So with help of right angle triangle हम inverses को convert कर सकते हैं. Now simplify this particular inverse. We know the property tan will be get cancelled by tan inverse only. But ये तो cos inverse है. जैसे हमने यहाँ देखा था, cos got with the cos inverse, its answer is x. तो that means हमें इस cos inverse को किस में convert करना पड़ेगा? tan inverse में. So this is tan. इसको लिख सकते हैं क्या? tan inverse. It is 3 by 5 base over hypotenuse, that is 4. तो ये क्या बना? tan inverse perpendicular upon base, 4 by 3. tan inverse से this tan got cancelled. Answer is 4 upon 3. Look at this. Sin within bracket tan inverse x. हम इस sin को तो change नहीं कर सकते, but tan inverse can be easily converted into sin inverse. So for converting to tan inverse, what is tan? X over 1. So it's perpendicular upon base. X over 1. What is hypotenuse here? It is 1 plus x square. So this is going to be sin inverse. What is tan inverse? Conversion to sin inverse. Perpendicular upon hypotenuse. So it is x upon under root 1 plus x square. This sin से sin inverse cancel. What is the answer? It's going to be x upon under root 1 plus x square only. That's it. Now, question is, prove that sin inverse 3 by 5 minus sin inverse 8 upon 17 equals to cos inverse this. In our syllabus, we got the formula for tan inverse only. Which formula we have? We just have seen here. Formula of tan inverse x plus tan inverse 5, formula of tan inverse x minus tan inverse 5. So we don't have any result for sin inverse here. Rather, they are not in our syllabus. Formulas are there, but we can convert them into tan inverses. You make a right triangle, like sin inverse 3 by 5 is here. So this is to be converted into tan inverse. Sin inverse 3 by 5, third side is 4. So what is tan inverse? Perpendicular upon base. So it is going to be tan inverse 3 by 4. Next was sin inverse 8 upon 17. Make a right triangle for this. Sin inverse is perpendicular upon hypotenuse. Third side is 15. Convert into 10. It is tan inverse perpendicular upon base. Tan inverse 8 upon 15. Now we have converted this sin inverse into tan inverse and this sin inverse into tan inverse. Now you apply the formula. What is formula of tan inverse x minus tan inverse 5? It's going to be what? Tan inverse x, that is, whose x? 3 by 4 minus 8 upon 15 over 1 minus 3 by 4 into 8 over 15. You may take LCM and solve. Its answer is coming as tan inverse 36 by 84. Now we got answer in term of tan inverse. But here the proof was to be done in term of cos inverse. So we know how to convert tan into cos inverse. Make a right angle triangle. And what do you do? Tan is perpendicular upon base. This side is 85. So answer is going to be cos inverse base over hypotenuse. That is 84 by 85. This is how we can get the answer.